Greetings, beautiful beings. It is your girl, Wild Moon Child. Yes, today. Okay, so I put some boots on a Facebook group, and I got such massive feedback on these boots. Everybody wanted these boots. And I put in my caption that there was a video to come. The video that I was speaking of was actually a video of just me rocking the boots, just so you could see them in motion. But that turned into, I can't wait for the video where you show us how do you make these boots. And I'm like, where'd that come from? Because I clearly said, video to come. I didn't specify what kind of video. However, I feel like nothing is coincidental, so maybe that is spirit speaking through these beings saying, create some tutorials. People want to know how you did that. So that is awesome. And today, what I am going to do is not those particular boots. However, you can do this on any kind of boot. I would believe cowboy boots. That's a nice idea. Thigh-high boots. I thought I had some. I probably gave them away, just not knowing that I would be using them later. A lot of things I gave away, and I'm like, why? Do not throw away any of your things if you are going to get into upcycling and recycling your goods, your clothing. Just don't, because even if you are not using that particular piece as what it was, like a shirt as a shirt anymore, you can definitely use that material and make some stripe down the side of some blue jeans, or add it to some accent on a pair of shoes. Just don't. Anything you think you may need, just don't give it away. So I'm really bad with that. I do these things where I just go through and I just do this haul, massive clean up of my house. Like, no, I'm not keeping all these bags of stuff. I'm not turning into a hoarder, because I have all of these ideas that I'm not actually taking any action on, and thus just creating this buildup of things. But like I said, nothing is coincidental. I have things that I have not used yet as it pertains to my jewelry line, and I just buy things. And later on, as I'm working on projects, I just start pulling things out, like, oh yes, I remember what I wanted those for. It's like everything I buy, I see in my mind's eye first what I want to do with that particular item, and then I purchase it. But then I may be working on 7 projects at home, so those get put on the back burner until I finish up the 7 projects, and then I'll start something new. However, every time I look at something, if I open a bag that I have just, I purchased this stuff, I put it over there. And later on down the line, it could be months down the line, I open that bag and I look at those things, my mind goes right back to what I was thinking when I bought them. Then I can take the time to create the pieces that I intended to create when I purchased them. However, I'm one being, and there's just not enough hours in a day. 24 just sounds like a lot, but hell, it's really not. When you're a business owner and you're doing your own thing and you're really doing what you love, it feels like that day goes so quick. It's like, dang, okay, I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and dang, it's 11:30 at night, and I still want to keep going, but I gotta shut it down, give my body the time to rest, recharge, and get back up at 5 o'clock because I'm gonna finish these projects. I know that's a lot of blabbing when it pertains to just some boots. So what we're going to do now is just get into what you came for. Oh, that mailman just scared the crap out of me. That was a loud sound. A shadowy figure leaving my door. But anyway, we're going to get into the first thing that you're going to need to have, and that is boots. What kind of boots are you going to want to upcycle? These are a pair of boots that I've had for forever. They're not in the worst of shape. However, they are just a little boring, and I need just a little more oomph. I look at these and I'm just like, I don't really want to. I just don't. There's just something missing. So something else that you're going to need. a hot glue gun, glue sticks. I got these crystal clear glue sticks. There's 24 in a pack, and they're really super duper long. They have glue sticks that are like, you know, about this long, but this is like maybe 2 or 3, the length of like maybe 2 or 3 small glue sticks. But then there are the thicker ones too. Get the ones that match your hot glue gun. Believe me, there's a difference. You wouldn't think so, but there is. And lastly, you will need fringe, blue jean fringe. What I did was take the legs of a pair of pants, cut them to where they are detached from the rest of the jean, and then I take those strips. Actually, I'll just do a tutorial. This is just too much to explain. Cut strips. They don't have to be perfect. You're just going to be using them to adhere, and you're going to actually be using strip by strip. So do not worry about them being perfectly symmetrically exactly the same size unless you are, you know, that deep into it. I wouldn't, because I think the imperfection is what makes it really cool. So these are the things that you will need to create some amazing boots. Okay, so I've got my hot glue gun plugged in and heating up. While it's doing that, what I'm going to do is take these strips that I got from, you know, that I created from the leg of the pant, and then I'm going to just snip off these strips. Doing it now, the first pair of boots that I did, I did it as I put them on the boot. I'll stop and I'll cut them. I think this would probably be a better method to just go on and pre-cut them as I wait for the glue gun to heat up. Hopefully that saves me a little bit of time. These boots are a lot longer than the original ones that I had. I had just some combat boots, the first pair. As a matter of fact, I'll go and show you those. Alright, I'm back. Now this is the first pair of boots that I did with this method. Now with these, here are a different pair of jeans. I'll show pictures at the end of this video where you can see how I just lined all these strips up. But these were a pair of black combat boots. And actually, I wasn't wearing them very often, but I think with this, this can go quite a bit. As a matter of fact, what I was planning on doing was finishing these up and covering them this tab, but I may not, because it still has a little bit of the black near the eyelets for the string, so I may just... Child, I was rambling through this video. So it literally was an hour and 11 minutes long. So what I'm going to do right now is just go on and speed it up for you, and you can do it along with me, because that was just too much. Thanks for watching. Come back for more upcycling tutorials from Wild Moonchild Style.